Dak Prescott. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cowboys and the Panthers coming up next.
Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 9. Now Young. That's the rookie first-round pick, Xavier Legette. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, Young. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll rumble for about 5 up close to the 40. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw is Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 19 yards that time for number 19. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here is Young. And this is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Just a gain of a couple there, and it's second down. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Tolbert touchdown grab. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
3rd and 4. Looking to throw, Young. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Young going to give to Brooks. Powering forward. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
17 more yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. That one complete till again. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Young to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. He hit his first, this one from 38. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Prescott off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable, usually an excellent target, and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Prescott to throw it. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
47.
Now Prescott. And his throw here is incomplete. The Cowboys had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 32.
They go 46.
First down, Cowboys.
They go kill. 26.
And again, it's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Prescott from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
47. They go 47. Kill. 26.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. And able to get this out to the 25. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 15 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Back to it after the pick 6. Young. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion left, that's Thielen. Young. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To the air once more. Young. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
At the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
Young working out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Throwing, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Young. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Out of the gun, it's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series. So those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill.
Prescott now from the 50. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Prescott now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. A lane opens here. He's past the 30, and he'll be out right at the 35. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Stevens. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Cook's full extension. It's complete. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Prescott steps away. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Now a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now Elliott. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of... This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. There's a short one caught by Uzama. Stiff-armed him. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Panthers, let's go now. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Up the middle with Brooks here. Sheds off the tackle. They can't tackle him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. In motion, the tight end. Young off the play fake. Johnson's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
That's another Panthers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here is Young. Able to shake him off. Again, it's Johnson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Ncaa Johnson from 19 yards away. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They coming off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Young now. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Carry now for Elliott. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up. And this time he is in. Yes. Ezekiel Elliott, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Looking to throw, Young. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Young. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Let's go. Brings up 3rd and 6.
It'll be Young again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Xavier Legette, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And the Cowboys are able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Young to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Here's Young. He's got Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Young. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Again, it's Young. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
There we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, Prescott here to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And it's incomplete. And still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So this one will end.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some rich, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me these new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Huh, these luxury. Huh, luxury. Huh, huh, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Ncaa, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. I steam, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish